Good evening, Internet, and welcome to Social Media News. I am your anchor for tonight, Tim Weiner, and we have just went back to our original format that we started with in the Facebook Chronicles. And I have some good stuff for you today. Hopefully, I don't know. I haven't searched the internet or the social media platforms in a while today. First up, we have I'm sorry, but I'll say it. Teaching young children that gender is malleable and they can decide at an early age what sexual identity they want to claim is evil and it's child abuse. Thank you. You know, and I kind of agree, kids are already confused enough already as to just trying to understand the ways of the world when their version of the world is just so much simpler and like we could really live like that. But then um but like what if you have that boy kid who just automatically just gravitates towards I don't know if toys are gender specific anymore, but what if they just naturally gravitate towards the more girly toys or the more feminine toys or whatever, and they just decide like, hey, I'm a girl. But I mean, with everything that's going into the trying to just be equal, like I can do anything that you can do, and whatever. There's the whole what's the difference between a boy and a girl now? Because like before there was a lot of just differences. Like men can do this better, but women can do this better. You know, like there's this whole thing like that. Well, I don't know if that was something that we've brought on through history. Just I know at one time that women were the rulers of the world and stuff. They were like queens and stuff were more prominent rulers, and then there was also like Amazon warriors and all this stuff. So like, what really is the difference between a little boy and a little girl now? Just besides their genitals, like girls I was always cooler with the girls that liked the boy toys and stuff. That played video games, had action figures, collected comic books or whatever. Like those girls were way cooler to me than the ones that had the Barbies and the Dream Phone and the miniature makeup tutorials and their kits. I don't know why I said tutorial. The makeup kits and yeah. So like I really don't know like how I feel about the whole thing. I mean, like let your kids do what they want. If they want to know about it, yeah, educate it on them. But like, don't ever force anything on your kid unless you know it's gonna be something better. You know, it's like something they're actually into. Um, but as a child abuse, I don't think so. Because that's just what the world's doing right now. There's always things that like this is what the world's doing right now, and like some of them aren't always right. As no matter how right you think you are, like sometimes it's not always right, and 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 when you tell people they're wrong, and instead of trying to figure out how they're wrong, they'll get louder and be like, "No, you're wrong," and then it becomes whoever is the loudest wins, and that's how a lot of shit is going on nowadays. Um, there's a lot of stuff that just gets on social media. Um, like we're still talking about gun control, but tomorrow is March, so I'm pretty sure there's going to be a whole new topic. There's going to be a whole new thing that happens. Now, this is how news has been for like the past couple of years. Something happens one month, like, and they start talking about it for a while, and then it starts to fade, and then the next thing happens, whether it's good, bad, or whatever. Like the Olympics just ended. The over the weekend, I think, or Friday, one of those days. The Olympics just ended, so they'll probably start talking about like, oh, let's stop talking about gun control, and because we all know there was the shooting 2 weeks ago, and we all know that it's caused a mass stir of hysteria about gun violence, gun control, mental health issues, and it's and I mean, it's all stuff that needs to be talked about, but it's also hard to talk about when people don't fully want to listen that of what's being said. And then you got the people who were who are like me, they're conspiracy theorists. I mean, I'm not, I don't go crazy like this, because they're like, well, you're not reading between the lines of what they're really saying. You're looking at the direct words when there's hidden meaning in the words. I mean, which can be true, but when it's something like this, I don't really think that is what's going on. But yeah, and then so it's gonna be March soon, so there's gonna be a new topic that is gonna get blown out of proportion. It kind of seems like we had two last month. We had all the Black Panther shit, but that was kind of coming in at towards the end of January, into the beginning of February. Then the gun violence happened. I'm like, that shit doesn't happen in Wakanda. Oh my god. Um. All right, here's another. Might not have to hit the pole after all. Thank you, Jesus. I don't know. That means like stripping, or I don't want to see that. I don't think anybody would. Looks like finding an apartment is gonna be harder than I thought. Oh my god, dude! How much of a pain in the ass is it looking for finding an apartment? Oh my god, I've gotten a few apartments. My first apartment was actually pretty cool. My friend was already living in one of the other buildings, and then the people she was living with got kicked out. But then she was like cool with the landlord, and it's like, hey, and then she posted on Facebook, because I don't think MySpace was around anymore. Posted on Facebook, hey, you need a roommate or whatever, and I was like starting ready to move out of my house at the time. I was like, yeah, dude, I'll move in. Let's do that. So the first apartment was cool. Me and my old roommate, we're friends now, but we were starting to not get along while we were living together, and it got kind of shitty. So then, my buddy and I were trying to find an apartment together. We're asking our friends. We're finding out like at the same time you're interviewing landlords, they're like when they're interviewing you, you're interviewing them just to find out if they're gonna be a piece of shit or not. But they always sell you on the same shit. Like they'll bring you into a place that they just fixed up, and you'll move in there. And then when you're talking about like, hey, there's something that's going on here in the bathroom, or there's something going on here with such and such, they'll like dick around with wanting to come around and fix your shit anyways. In my first apartment, I had this problem. Like, as soon as we moved in, the sink in the kitchen would leak or whatever, and I would both my roommate and I would call and complain about it, and she'd be like, "Yeah, we'll get someone over there. We'll get someone over there." And then one time they did get someone over there, and they're like, "Oh, I don't have what I need to fix it." And then they left. And then eventually, I just took the whole fucking sink apart, grabbed all the pipes that I took apart, went down to the hardware store, said like, "Hey, I need to fix all this shit," and they gave me what I needed, put this shit all back together, and then it worked. And it cost me like $15 or something like that to do. I'm not like, fuck you, landlord. You can't do like this shit cost me $15 to fix, dude. I would have paid you fucking 30 or something. You would have doubled your money. Um, but yeah, it's so fucking hard just to even find an apartment, and then when you do, it sucks because the landlords don't really give a shit. They don't. They don't. They don't. And they know they don't really have to. They're like, well, just find a new place then. Because like it's really not gonna be worth anyone's time or money to take anyone to court, no matter how right in the right you are. It's gonna be, yeah. The landlords know this. They just do. That's why we call them slumlords, dude. It's just fuck. It's just what it is. Uh. Oh no, my gun just got up and grabbed a knife. I think it's gonna kill me. Should I get my gun? Because I want to fit in with all the cool people posting about guns. I mean, there's two people posting about guns. There's the people saying you're gonna take my guns, like try and fucking stop me. And then there's the other people saying like, dude, no one's trying to take your fucking guns, dude. Fucking relax. But if you're so worried about your guns getting taken, maybe you shouldn't have guns in the first place, dude. Like, so maybe we should take your guns. That's all I've been seeing with with a lot of that. How much time do we have left? We have not time for a couple more. Sorry about the silence. I just saw a funny meme. It was a cosplay with Killmonger. A dude trying to cosplay as Killmonger, and it looked retarded. 50-inch flat screen Samsung, $150 with remote, and it's not hot. If you didn't live so far away, I'd buy that son bitch off you for real, for real. Mm, memes galore at night. I think I actually. Ooh, there's a pig painting. That's cool. I think I took a picture of one the other day. I might just end this soon. Now. There's nothing going on. Someone get on Xbox One and play Diablo with me. I don't get high, but it's always funny when you around somebody high. Pulled up to my homeboy house. He just got done and was doing that crazy high talk. Him, bro, I'm gonna do some shit ain't nobody ever did before. I'm gonna go to the sun. Me, man, you high as fuck right now. The sun like 1,000,000 degrees. See, Jamal, you smart, but this where I'm smarter than you. He sits up. He sits up, looks me directly in the eye, all serious and shit. A nigga gun gone tonight. No, I don't know if I should say that or not, but I just was reading out loud. I didn't even think about it. I'm sorry. He's gonna go at night. Dude's gonna go at night. The sun's still fucking hot as shit no matter what time of day it is. I love it. There's a chick putting stickers of outlets. No one ever listens to my show anyway. Oh, this was an Indiana Comic Con thing. I thought this was some new Indiana Jones shit. And I was like, this dude is way too old to be playing some sort of young Indiana Jones. Uh, Jessica Jones season 2 is coming out. I'm really not that excited. The first season wasn't that good. Um, there's a woman being lovingly assaulted by two female lions, and that's what we're gonna close on today. Um, if there's a big ferocious animal that you'd like to be lovingly assaulted by, please put it in the comments below. If you want to fill in on any more of the topics I brought up during this episode of Social Media News, put them in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And tune in tomorrow for that wacky Timone Answers Everything. And our new show On the Road comes on Fridays. Yep. Here are the people at Team Weiner. We are out. See you next week.